Everything's on?
Oh wait, what am I gonna talk about?
Yeah, you have
The
to
Chile
decide.
story.
The what?
Chilean.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, my phone. Hi everybody, today I have the wonderful Damon and Joe, and I don't know if you guys ever watch my collab videos, but I always make my co-hosts intro the video for me because I hate it. Really? Yes, the baton has been passed. You're welcome.
You're like, this is your cue, take it away.
Yes!
We've been having issues with our
Leg
legs here.
issues?
Yeah, just like,
Yeah, it's a yoga challenge video. Are you ready?
yeah. We're Damon and Joe. Damon.
Joe, Damon and Joe. This is Ash on her own channel. Like, here we are on Ash's channel. We are travel vloggers.
How do we do this again?
Cut it. Like, you need to cut it.
We can do this, we can do this.
Take 3.
Okay. What up, it's Damon.
It's Joe, and
it's
Damon
Damon
and
and
Joe.
Joe.
And we have a travel YouTube channel, which is convenient because that means we get a lot of weird stories to tell, as do you because you travel a lot.
We're going to share 3 of our wildest plane stories, but with a twist.
To spice this game up, we're putting 2 minutes on everybody's story because, one, I blab a lot, I have a tendency to run on, like, this is where you cut me off. Also, we did have a practice round because we filmed a video similar to this on our channel where we tell other stories. So if you want to keep the stories going, there were some pretty crazy ones. Like,
There's some jukes.
like turbulence, sketchy people, vomit, all the good stuff.
Okay, here we go.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, so we've just taken off, and I am waiting diligently for the seatbelt sign to go off because I have to go to the bathroom, but I am afraid to break the rules. But I get a little caught up in my movie. So I get distracted, and then I've noticed that the seatbelt sign has in fact gone off. So I rush to the back of the plane, and there's only one bathroom, and it is green. And what does green mean?
You can go in.
Baby.
Exactly. So I open the door, but there's a guy. It was not...
Like, that should be red then.
Right.
Guy.
So it was not vacant, and I was traumatized because I also get like a lot of secondhand embarrassment. And I'm just really I just
Like, you're more embarrassed than the person.
absolutely. I feel really like humiliated for this gentleman, and I'm just like really so I just close the door as fast as I can, and then I turn red, and I'm like, ah, and I don't. And there's only one bathroom, so there's
On the entire flight. Not even like the front of the plane.
Okay, again, there is a bathroom in the front, but that's in first class, and I don't like to break the
Right,
rules.
you don't want to pass the curtains.
Exactly. So I go back to my seat because I don't want him to pass me. I don't want to make that eye contact. Yeah, I don't want to make that eye contact with him. I don't want him to know. I mean, it was so fast; it was like a flash.
But you're like recording permanently damaged.
So I sit. So exactly. So I sit back in my seat and I wait. I wait for a long time, and I keep looking to see if he's gonna come out of the back because I still have to pee. I keep looking. And I keep looking, and it's been like 15 minutes, and then I go back into my memory, and I'm like, I think his eyes were closed.
Wait, like.
Like who? Wait. Okay. Wait.
I think he was asleep.
Or dead.
Or dead. I know. Or dead. I also worried about that. I thought sleep would just be better. So I went back and oh my gosh, so anyway, I knocked on the door and nothing happened. Then I went to the flight attendant. I was like, I think there's a guy asleep in the bathroom. And so she had to go to the door and she'd be like, knock, 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 sir, are you okay? Knock, knock, knock.
What happened to this man?
Wait, I need to know what happened. Was he sleeping or was that just a part of your imagination?
He had fallen asleep on the toilet, and the flight attendant had to be like, she knocked so loud, she's like, sir, are you having a medical emergency? Sir, are you all right? It took like several knocks, and finally there was like, and he like opened the door, and she was like, are you okay, sir? Do you need like paramedics to meet you? He's like, no, I'm just really tired.
Who fell asleep on the? Hopefully he had a seat covered down.
It was the melatonin.
Did he see your face?
I mean, like,
he never saw you.
No,
you saw him.
he didn't even know.
So that's actually the best case scenario.
Yeah.
did he
you
fall
like
asleep?
went
No.
through like
He fell asleep on the toilet.
And like left it green too. Like,
Yeah, he didn't lock it.
he like didn't even have enough awakeness in him to flip.
Like
the
they can't be
switch.
comfortable.
Maybe you move.
Like how would you move?
Ow! All right. Ash is like, I did not want to come see this nasty.
On your mark, get set, shut up and go.
Yes, that's the name of the motto. Okay. So, I'm telling a good story because there are good travel stories. I don't like flying, but when this happened to me, it like reconfirmed my love of flying and like how when you're in a plane, you're kind of stuck 30,000 feet in the air with a bunch of strangers that you may or may not have ever crossed paths with before or will ever see again. So it's an interesting ecosystem of like possibilities up there. Getting so deep.
You're in like a weird place.
You're in a weird place in time. Like you're
trapped.
You're trapped there.
And literal
for the
place in time. A weird
best
literal place in time. Okay.
And worse. So anyways, I'm stressed out on this particular flight. It was from like Charlotte to LaGuardia. So it was a short flight, but it was a connection because I was studying abroad in Paris for 4 months, and I had taken a cheap flight from Paris to Charlotte and then Charlotte to New York. So picture me, it's May, I'm sweating my ass off. Sweating so bad because I had put on all my heaviest like garments because I didn't have any money to pay for like heavier bags. So I had a coat, this is May, it's hot, coat, rain boots. It was May.
Okay, I was confused.
In May, this happened.
You got 50 seconds,
Okay.
better start wrapping
Anyways,
this one up.
I'm sitting there with all my crap and this lady is like, can you please move your things? I need to sit in the middle. And I'm like, this girl gonna piss me off. I was already irritated at this woman. And then she sits down, she's like, you know, the flight attendant's really gonna yell at you if you keep your boots there. I'm like, really? She is like trying to get on my nerve. And then next thing you know, the plane takes off and we look at each other because it was turbulent and we're like, hey, do you mind if like we hold each other's hands?
With the woman?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never held a stranger's hand.
I have many of those stories. And
That's
next
so
thing you
different.
know, we're in deep conversation. So this woman that I thought was going to be really irritating turned into a lifelong friend that till this day, I see her like once a year for her annual clothing swap parties. And she is fantastic. She became a mentor. The lady I met in seat 2B.
2, 1.
Did you say that you met her in seat 2B?
I think it was actually 12B.
No, say 2B.
Okay, it's 2B.
It was meant to be.
Oh! In seat 2B.
That is a cool story, though.
I like it.
From,
That's sweet.
like, being annoyed at the person, then you're stuck with them, and then you become...
We were like actually really bonding, and then we were like pissing everyone else off around us because everyone was trying to be, you know, quiet and sleep. And I'm like, so what then? What, in your childhood, what happened next? And like,
Switch.
2 minutes on the clock. Let's do it. Okay, I was on a flight. Where was the flight from?
I wasn't with
somewhere
you.
near Ecuador. But I didn't go to Ecuador by myself.
it was
crap,
a Brazilian
that's already
connection.
8 seconds.
You were going to Brazil.
Strong start.
He's winning this
Okay,
game.
I told you I was bad at this. Okay, I was on a flight alone, solo travel, love it, you gotta do it. Maybe you won't want to do it after this story.
Stalling.
You should, no, okay, I can do it! Okay, solo travel is great, except this time I was on the flight alone, and I do not get scared when I travel. I'm not, like, a needy flyer, like, my palms don't get sweaty like they are right now, like... I'm pretty good on flights, but this flight was probably the most turbulent I've ever been on, and I think it has something to do with the mountains. Makes sense, right? Like all the wind going over and like planes going like this. And
Mountain turbulence is the worst kind of turbulence.
And it was a small aircraft, and you know those things are like
Ooh.
paper airplane,
Tink-a-tink,
tink-a-tink-a-durgan, yeah, like. And so I was on this flight. Sorry, someone's mowing the lawn outside. I was also okay. okay.
58 seconds.
I'm trying to think like what the point of the story was again. A lot of turbulence. I am not a scared flyer, but this flight I was freaking out, and everyone else on the flight was freaking out. Like the plane's going like this. First off, it dropped probably what, like 1,000 feet. Oof. The flight is very turbulent.
Oh.
It drops.
I don't think it
Stunning.
dropped 1,000 feet.
Okay, maybe it dropped 100.
Okay.
Okay. It dropped 100 feet, and it was to the point that I hear like a mother of 3, like a shrill voice go, "Oh my God!" Yelling like that, and then you hear like the pilot come on the like intercom, all stressed out, like, "Flight attendants, please take your seats." And like that voice, that
his
nervous
voice crack?
Yes, yes. And I was so scared when I heard that, and I do not get scared. So that is why I'm telling you, like, don't even listen to this story because I still want you to go travel. Shut up and go.
But you landed safely in the end.
I landed safely, and then I ended up
3, 2, 1.
missing my next flight.
Oh. One time a pilot bought a plane I was on on pizza for everybody because we were so delighted.
Aww.
I know.
See, those are the moments that make the whole travel like really fun and
And then other
entertaining.
times, like that time we were in Miami, we were coming back to LAX and the air conditioning unit blew out on the tarmac and it smelled like burnt, like crispy chicken on the plane. It was like so scary because it was hot. We couldn't get out of the plane. And we were like, is this about to blow up? It's just like, oh, so scary. Here's the comforting thought. There are people who travel every single day, like who fly every day, and they're fine. They make careers out of it. So like, that's what I think about every time I'm on a flight. I'm like, I'm just being a little baby.
And we're all alive. And our stories were weird, but they weren't even that bad. Like, your stories were like turbulence.
Are you trying to say you won?
Seeing a man in the bathroom. I mean, that's pretty traumatic. Like for you and your.
See, mine wasn't even scary. It was just like super awkward. So I don't know who won. You can vote.
But you know what
All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. I really like those stories. Be sure to subscribe to these wonderful people and go to their channel and listen to more of our stories.
Okay, bye!
Hey there, ho there, before you go there, don't forget to click that link. The YouTube algorithm works in very strange ways. A click's the best way to give Ash Hardell your praise. So hey, ho, before you go, don't forget to click that link.